my inspiration for drums came because my dad was in a band called the Dead Cowboys, and it was sort of how do you explain it? It wasn't metal.
It's a
it
rock
was
band.
rock. It was rock, and my mom would be working while my dad had a rehearsal, and so I'd go over to rehearsal with my dad at his singer's house, and I'd watch them, and I noticed that the one musician in the band that seemed to be having the most fun was the drummer, and I just became more interested each time I went over there, and so one day I asked the drummer, his name was Bruce at the time, if I could play his drums. And he was like, oh, sure, go ahead. So I went up there, and I was all ready to be all awesome like him, and then I couldn't play anything. I just didn't know how to do it. And so I was like, I need to learn how to do this. I need to be like him, you know.
You're using the math to get into the triplets, right? Because it's in that, could be 4/4, could be 3/4 stage, and then you move into the 4/4, and it didn't slow down. It's just actually getting that transition back isn't quite there yet. So we can discuss that today.
It's not as smooth going back into that.
Right. Today, I had a student she started today. Today was her very first lesson. She's brand new everything, never studied music. She had music in elementary school. She's an 8th grader, So we started today, and we joked and kidded about how it's hard, but it's easy, It's easy for people who really want to do it. It's not easy to do the work. Mm-hmm. That's what's hard, right? And so, anyway, as she was leaving, I was commenting to her that she's got to see my other girl students that I have. And specifically, I was referring to Sofia, because Sofia's work ethic is so high, she can be an example to so many other people. And she is. She drives so many other people that are around her because of what she does, because of who she is, because of her dedication to her passion, her dedication to her craft. She takes what she's doing and pulls other people along. She affects so many people in her life. She doesn't know it, but she can kind of feel it here and there. But yeah, and it's so funny, just the concentric effect that it has.
just told her to become a drummer, and you said what?
That's already come true.
She's already a drummer.
She's already a drummer.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, I'm not a professional drummer, if you know what I mean. Like, I have gigs around town sometimes, and I do play a lot. But, I don't know, I think the next step up is a musician.
Oh.
And a musician he's basically flawless at his instrument and is so accustomed to music that they could practically pick up any other instrument. I'm not saying I want to be good at every instrument, but I don't know, it's just like the next level. So I guess I would say I want to be a musician. And being a musician means you really get music, and I'm getting there. I still have a lot to learn about just about music in general. There's a whole lot that I need to know
How will you
before I
get
can
there?
get there.
Just keep doing what you're doing?
Yeah, more work. That's all it takes.